Hello everyone, I'm International Grandmaster, and in this video I'm going to talk about Zukertort system, how to deal with this, how to get an advantage against Zukertort system, how to get comfortable play with black. Okay, what is this? Zukertort system is very popular opening, especially with an amateur level. The reason that it is a very simple plan. So white use the universal scheme against every openings. Okay, knight f3 and e3, and this is so white's idea is just to develop the bishop on d3. What is the white's idea? Sorry, example bishop d3. So main plan is short castle, then b3, bishop b2, knight b d2. This setup, and then knight e5, f4, and try to create strong attack on the king side. So, what is my recommendation? My recommendation is now it's not so important, but I think it depends. What is your if you play Queen's Indian, you can start with b6, but I think that most logical is d5, bishop d3, and okay, but usually b6, bishop b7, then d5, bishop d6. So okay, it's not important, but I think that this is more maybe to start with c5. Quite unpleasant for white because here there is c4 also option, extra option, and for white it is quite. I think that white has to play before b3 here. Okay, b3, knight to c6, short castle, bishop d6, bishop b2, short castle, knight b2 d2, b6. So here white has to play, okay, a5, bishop b7, a3, because otherwise knight b4 is very unpleasant. For example, knight b4, and this bishop is very important attacking piece for white. So it is a clear positional mistake to give up this bishop. So white has to spend time to play bishop e2, and this is not, of course, this is favors black side. Okay, for this reason a3. Sorry, my in this. So and we have this position a3, and knight e7. I think also we can start with rook c8. It's not a big. There is no big difference between these two options. But okay, knight e7. Very important idea to take under control this e4 square. So this is a very important attack, very important idea for black to play knight e4 in the right moment and to stop white's attack on the king side. For example, f4, rook c8, rook to f3, takes. Yeah, I think that now knight e4 is very good option. Yeah, but rook c7, I think the idea behind of this move is to play knight e4 and then to protect with, for example, rook h3, knight to e4, and then to protect this knight with queen a8. This is the reason. And if we stabilize on this central square, if we strengthen this knight on e4, it is very complicated for white to create strong attack on the king side. So black has a fantastic position and has good chances to get a big advantage here. Queen e2, queen c8, and here knight e8. I think it was interesting to play knight e4, and maybe it was the idea also, the kind of this. Yeah, knight e4, then after take, the pawn on c2 is hanging. But okay, but black decided to black's idea, and this is a very typical idea also to play f6 in the right moment to kick away this knight from e5, and also without this knight, if black control e5 square. uh, so in general, if we control the center, it is very difficult to for your opponent to create strong attack. Yeah. Our idea is to play knight f6, knight e4. Okay, and black has a winning position, and finally black won this game. The second very good game was played before queen f3. Very logical idea to take under control this e4 square. Now knight e4 doesn't work, but b5 is a very good option. The point that after bishop b5 there is c takes d4, e takes d4, and rook to c2, and white is in trouble. Knight e5, knight e4 again, knight e4 very important. And after this move, black has a big advantage, and white is in trouble. So also the plan just to ignore not to play 4, but okay, this waiting strategy, this is not dangerous for black, because the main idea in Zukertort system is to attack on the king side with this f4, then queen f3, queen h3, and this plan is with c4. This is, I think, this is a very good plan for black, because black can take on c4 in the right moment to improve this bishop, and has a fantastic position. Okay. Finally, what I want to say. I think that Zukertort system is not dangerous for black, but if you have a black pieces, you have to remember that. So this setup, very important. Bishop d6 to have a knight for this knight maneuver on e7. Yeah, also knight b4 if you. Okay, but so also you have to remember this bishop is very strong, very important piece. So the key idea is to fight for this square, central square. And okay, and if you know this, I think that uh, you would get a good result here with black.